Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
Let's go. Break. Double, double.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick six. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
When you're a defensive lineman, you're trying to get underneath the offensive lineman as fast as possible, dive in there and create like a pile in the backfield where the quarterback can't move his feet. Because you see the quarterback on QB sneaks, grabs the football and tries to just keep his feet moving and just try to get an inch or a yard, whatever it takes. But the defensive linemen have to do a good job of getting in the backfield.
He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down.
Defense, man, you got to go low and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs. Take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Release to the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Norton. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
Third down coming up.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Stewart. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Well, the defense came into this game, guys, knowing that they were going to be tested with the offense throwing it vertically down the field. And you saw it right there on the opening drive. They were ready for it. Great job locating the ball and getting the INT.
They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. From the gun, the running back has it. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw at Stewart. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Who needs a 2-minute offense when you're this explosive? This offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Taylor has it. Breaks into the open.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. To the air, it's Morton. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking to throw for it. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. The tap. Touchdown, Longhorns! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. The give is to Taylor. Plows through the defense. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gonna take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
The quick out. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Dropping back, it's Morton. Tight end finds a soft spot. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Lost a throw on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Stowers. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
That's a first down for the offense.
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Trying to power it in. And he's got a touchdown.
And that was a big touchdown because it keeps this thing within striking distance now going into the second half. That touchdown there puts so much pressure on the opponent. Guys, we've got a ball game. I can't wait to see how this thing's going to turn out.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Throwing right. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
So what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver, they get to chase him. A really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. Runs for the tackle. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. Now on the move. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
You don't even see quarterbacks under center very often, but when you do, and it's short yardage, you kind of know what's coming, but it didn't matter. Quarterback does a great job. Find some space, keep those feet moving, just fall forward and get that yardage, and he gets the big first down.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. I just can't do it better.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Defense wants to bring the heat. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Give on the option. Breaks the tackle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. That's caught. It's Brown. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the entire playbook is wide open on 2nd and short like this. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Inside the 15. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
What a big-time run for this offense, a physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. and they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. To the air, it's Morton. Sets up the screen. Touchdown! And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the running back. Makes him talk to the hand. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Biggest drive of the game coming up right now as this team tries to win it in regulation. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Stewart. On the run, still looking. Let's it fly. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, at this point of the game, with this field position, with only a few ticks left on the clock, I think the safe move, obviously, punt the ball away, trust your defense, get it to OT, and go try to win it there.
And the Longhorns will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. They'll test the right side. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up.
Turning it on! And he was able to get away from 1 tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Morton. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position. was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in great position.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Catching stride inside the 15. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just two possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating two-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT? And it's almost as if the defense knew that jet sweep was coming. Great job getting penetration at the point of attack, and they were in the backfield, nowhere for the receiver to go.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. Trying play action. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Third and long, and they'd love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab, it's Stowers. He does not get there, stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on fourth down. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. The tension, the intensity, the drama, the offense steps to the line on fourth down in overtime. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Norton. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Now, when I'm in OT and I start to get in this territory, I got to be thinking touchdown. Like, what are my plays that I can go to now? I ran the football. I showed a little bit of conservativeness. Now I got to take it.
Touchdown, Texas! They got the This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And the extra point was good to finish things off. One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Direct snap. It's Norton. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking downfield at Stewart. Quarterback extends the play. There he goes. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward and then do and get the first down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side of the center am I going to go? I got to get low to the ground, and I'm going to have my buddies behind me trying to give me a little extra shove to go get that first.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. After run, now throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man on the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Fourth down.
Does the drama get any thicker? The offense comes to the line on fourth down here in overtime. Sends it back in motion. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on fourth down in overtime. Motion from the back. On fourth down, looking to pass. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. Taylor has it. Can't get him to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Here comes the offense on first down. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Fights off a defender. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
He was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
They go to the ground. The ball squirts free. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. All kinds of room to the right. He
defense is helping out their own cause. That's the second time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.